What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is the baddest bitch on the block. That's the holistic hand. It is the baddest bitch on the block, Eric Devante. And it is time for Bitch, You Better Read. Top 5 entertainment stories that I feel like you need to know for the week. So let's hop right on in. Number 1. Okay, so number one is slightly layered. Okay, so buckle up. Stacey Dash has been arrested for some domestic violence dispute against her fourth husband, Jeffrey Marty. And, you know, Okay, at the beginning of this, it does not shock me that Stacey Dash is a violent bitch, allegedly. I forgot to put the whole alleged thing, but I bet you she beat his ass. I bet you she beat his ass. I can see her being real vindictive. Okay, this is not a key, but it is tea, bitch. So yeah, she was arrested when Jeffrey Marty, her fourth husband, called the cops, and Stacey now believes that Jeffrey, along with his 3 kids, conspired against her to, you know, basically make the reports sound worse than what they were. Jeffrey reports that he got certain scratches by Stacey that she says that she did not inflict on him, and that him, along with his 3 children, are just trying to make her look like a bad person. Now we fast forward to the second layer of this story. When the courts asked her for representation, Stacey Dash says that she is indigent, meaning that she cannot afford to get a lawyer. Now mind you, this is Stacey Dash, okay? Stacey Dash, who is just has turned her back on the black community, cashed her clueless check and just said it is what it is. Now, I don't necessarily know what is true and what is not true here. All I know is that, I mean, it's quite possible that she could be broke. As big as a movie as Clueless was, this was the 90s. And, I mean, hey, people spend their money horribly. We have heard of MC Hammer and some others that I will not name for the sake of not being malicious. But, yeah, I mean, it doesn't shock me that she blew through it. Stacey Dash was also a recurring cast member on Single Ladies, the VH1 special, like that show with Lisa Ray. And yeah, I don't know, Stacey was a bitch there too if memory serves me correctly. So I don't necessarily know what to believe at this moment, but Stacey, how low can you go? No limbo, bitch. How low can you go? It's not a good moment. I'll keep y'all updated with this if more details come along. I imagine that they will, because we're just now getting into it. The court has offered Stacey a public defender, and for those of you guys that are somewhat familiar with the court system, public defenders don't do shit. They are just there to say that you have representation. But as far as their work ethic and if they can get you off, you're on your own. You better pray hard, bitch. You better pray hard. Well, Stacey, still clueless, I see. Number 2. So number 2, Will Smith, you great man. Will Smith has decided to make an athletics line based around his iconic character on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So the new line will be called Bel-Air Athletics, according to Page 6, and will be available on Will Smith's website up until October 14th. Now, for those of you guys that did not get into The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or 90s aesthetics at all, Will Smith, along with like Wesley Snipes, are like the men that brought the idea of the crop top forward, at least in that decade. And you know, I am the crop top king, bitch. So I am living for this concept right here. But no, I just think that this is such a dope idea. Everything is being recreated at this point, movies, shows, songs. So like, why not bring the fashions back? I mean, that's my favorite part anyway. So I think this line could do really well, Will, actually. And it's Will Smith. Everything he does is pretty damn successful. So, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. But for all you bitches looking for Christmas gifts for moi, size medium, okay? Don't insult me with an extra large. Size medium, you know, if it's cropped, it's right. Period, pool. You don't have to think too hard. I think this is so dope. I think this is really cool. Yeah, so Bel-Air Athletics. Get it on Will's website, October 14th. That is the cutoff date. I'm pretty sure they'll run it a little longer because it's the funds, bitch. There's no timeline for the funds. Yeah, check it out. Number 3. Number 3 is an insult to my character, okay? As a bitch who prides themselves on eyebrows and eyebrow control, this is so offensive to Tinashe. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what the inspo behind this is, but quite frankly, I don't care. I don't care. So in this clip that was posted on the Shaderoom and probably a few other blogs, Tinashe has no fucking eyebrows. Like, point blank, period. Point blank, period. That's what it is. Her eyebrows are point blank, period. Okay, there is nothing there. And I don't know what this is. Now, mind you guys, we all know that Tinashe has like struggled to kind of like get on in a sense. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, like her career is just not pushing through. She's super talented, but it's just like, and I know you guys know what I'm talking about, so I don't even have to like really describe it like that, but that's besides the point. These no fucking eyebrows. I don't know why y'all think this is a trend. Like, you bitches want to be so avant-garde, and y'all are just fucking everything up, okay? If you don't get a Sharpie and get to work on drawing these eyebrows, I don't know if this is a music video concept or what, but then she just looks drugged out with the eyes rolling to the back of her head, this dark eyeshadow around it. It's just real, I did weed that was synthetic. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me real synthetic weed, and I don't like it, you know. It's just, You know, Rihanna did some look like this. I don't know if it was for the Met Gala, and she had like blonde hair, but like no eyebrows, and I was just disgusted. Who else decided to just like destroy their eyebrows? It's such a horrible trend. It's such a horrible trend. And she thinks she is giving it in this video. I don't know whose creative direction this is, but cut them off your team, Tinashe. You are already trying to rebuild, and this bitch is trying to bring you right back down, okay? On some Jenga shit. So they are not out for your best interest. I don't know. I don't like this. Go get a pencil, sharpen it, and draw your fucking eyebrows, Tinashe. Number 4. A man is arrested for charging a game goer $724 for 2 beers while he was watching a Miami Dolphins game. So Nathaniel Collier, who was working as a vendor for the Miami Dolphins, you know, basically decided to sell beers as his own private vendor. Now, mind you, the Miami Dolphins franchise provides all vendors with a machine to take payment. So Nathaniel was like, nah, fuck that, skirt, skirt, and had his own situation set up. And a man bought 2 beers from him and was charged $724, you know, without his own knowledge. He found out when he received a notification letting him know about the charge, and then it told him that Nathaniel is the one who charged him $724. Now, bitch, imagine you are sitting there retrieving your Heineken from this nice man, DK, from in the stand, and then you find out that he charged you $724. Bitch, if you don't take a foam finger and stick it up his ass, because that fraud shit right there is $724. That could be a partial car payment, some of your rent payment, some child support if you know you ain't shit. Like, $724. Now, the crazy thing is that $724 is approximately the cost of about 3 flurries at a McDonald's on 42nd Street, bitch. And I'm serious. Now, a lot of you businesses are probably looking like, damn, that's trifling as hell. But now, I encourage you to reflect. Look at yourself and be like, damn, are my prices similar? Because a lot of you bitches is doing the same dirt out here, okay? The only thing is that it's tax deductible and you have storefronts. So, you know, Nathaniel, and he is a black man, and you know, it pains me to say, but Nathaniel, you played, bitch. You played. I don't know if it was Scrabble or Monopoly, but bottom line is you played. I don't think you'll ever be vending at any more sports games. But yeah, to that man that was charged $724, I hope that you received your money back, and I hope you took a foam finger and knocked this nigga upside his head because he played in your face. Number 5. Now, number 5 is just, you know, a cry for you bitches to stop being so damn ignorant. Mattel has released a Braille version of Uno. So for those of you guys that are not familiar, Braille is the way that a blind person would translate, understand what is going on. You may see them like for elevators, the little bumps and stuff. No, it's not fucked up machinery. It's there for the blind. So Uno will be releasing a Braille version of the game. So a lot of you guys are in these comments, and I'm all across the board. There's not one specific platform that I'm looking at, but you know, ignorance is worldwide. That's why I'm doing it like that. And a lot of y'all are like, so who's gonna make sure that they collect 4? How they gonna know what color it is? Bitch, who gonna shuffle? Look. Hell is looking real hot, and y'all are all light in the match, okay? I need y'all to stop being like this. First off, if it says draw 4, they would know that it says draw 4 because that is what the Braille is telling them, okay? It basically translates what it is that they cannot see. Jesus Christ. Society at large. Jeez, we going to hell. Yeah, I think that this is cool. I feel like we need to be accommodating people. The blind did not ask to be blind, so I feel like we should try and do what we can to make everything more inclusive in that sense, you know? I don't think there's anything wrong with a blind edition of Uno. Like, who gets mad at shit like that? I think it's a cool concept. I wonder why it's taking them so long to do this. I feel like Uno is definitely a few decades old. So yeah, but this was more so about the comments. You bitches are just hell racists. Y'all ain't gotta be like this. Alright, but that was all for bitch. You better read. I'll see y'all next week.